The University of Northern British Columbia here in Prince George has a lot of cool things within its walls, one of those being CFUR Radio. And we're going to stop by today because they're celebrating a cool week, having a radiothon this week, a little bit of a membership drive, and a celebration to round out the party, themed with Queen. Fitting goes along with the Blue Jays playoff run as well. We're going to take you up to CFUR and so much more on CKPG Today. Boomhauer says hello from the home of CFUR here at the University of Northern British Columbia. This community radio station is very cool on so many levels. A, it's driven by volunteers, and B, they're having a pretty cool radiothon party we're going to tell you all about today with Genevieve and Grace. Step inside with us. Now inside the space here where it all happens here at CFUR, and this is a very, very cool place. We got Genevieve Jade and Grace Hawksberg, and thanks so much for talking today a little bit about this. And maybe Genevieve, tell me a little bit about CFUR for those who don't know a little bit about it.
Yeah, so we are a community campus radio station. We're located at the university at UNBC. We've been around for almost 25 years, which is really... That's a long time.
That is a long time, a quarter of a century, pretty much.
Yeah. We operate, we're a nonprofit society, so we have a board of directors, and we have a few staff members here, myself being one. I'm the station manager. We've got Grace here, who's our music director, and we also have Ian Gregg, who's our newsroom coordinator. And yeah, we have a ton of volunteers, show hosts that come in and do locally produced shows. And we train volunteers, help them learn how to do different audio projects, editing audio, and they come in and they'll also record PSAs and ads for our station as well.
That's kind of fun. So if someone's looking to break into radio in Prince George, this is a good place to do it.
Totally. Yeah, it's a really great training ground, a good place to start off. Even if you're interested in journalism, it's a great place to come and test that skill out and practice. Yeah.
Or if you want to learn about, how to make your podcast better, then you come to these guys. They'll teach you how.
Or even just coming to record your podcast. If you don't have the gear at home, we have all of that here. And we offer very reasonable rates. Students, there's really no rates. Just come in, volunteer, learn, spend your time here. Yeah.
One of the perks about being a student here at the University of Northern British Columbia. And Grace, tell me about the music side of this too here, because this is very cool what you guys do on that side.
Yeah, we do lots of cool stuff with music. So we are more independent artist based. So we try to focus on a lot of independent music rather than mainstream music. And we play a little bit of everything. So there's a lot of different genres of music that we play. There's not really a limit to the genre, which is awesome. Yeah.
How do you pick the music? What goes on air here?
Oh, good question. A few factors go into it. Sometimes volunteers help us with that too. So if you're into listening to music, that could be something.
Yeah, it's a tough job. Hey, listening to music. Yeah, this one can make it. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess just a general guideline of what's appropriate, of course, for radio, yes. And then also what our listeners have told us about feedback about what they like to hear, and then kind of just personal preference, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's fascinating. There's so much really good music out there.
What is the most requested song that you guys hear about? Or I guess it could be the soundtrack of UNBC, right? What is it?
That's a good question.
Maybe nothing that stands out in particular.
Yeah, I think I feel a lot of the feedback we get is mostly emails saying what's that song that just played? Stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. And now, how long have you been here?
This is my 5th year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's crazy to say out loud.
5th year? I know, great. I'm celebrating my 5th year at CKPG. It's crazy to think as well. And now, Genevieve, tell me a little about you. How long have you been here?
This is starting my 3rd year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what made you want to be station manager?
To be honest, I didn't really, I don't know. It was kind of one of those things that the position came up, and I thought it would be really interesting. And it turns out I'm more happy than I've ever been. I love this job so much. Yeah.
Makes sense. I mean, I was going to ask Grace why she wanted to be the music director, but everyone knows the answer because she likes music. So I assume it's kind of the same for you.
Yeah, totally. I love telling people stories. That's my favorite thing to do. So this is like the perfect job for me.
I like it. Okay, now I have to ask because, of course, people watching this are going to see it and go, what the heck's going on? Who is the chief decorator here at CFUR? Who takes responsibility for this?
Well, I mean, technically, it's all the artists that have created these posters, right? But we have a lot of Mad Loon Entertainment shows. So Danny Bell has a huge hand in a lot of these posters. Yeah, I would say just the artists who've actually created the art, the photographers who've taken the photos of the bands.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a real...
I see you on the wall.
Here. That's me, yeah.
Grace, I'm sure you're on the wall somewhere here too.
Maybe.
Maybe. Or you're going to have to be.
One
Now we're
day.
exposing you.
I know.
But for those wondering, okay, so CFUR is on the radio. It is community, what are we calling it, community radio?
Yeah, community radio.
Okay.
88.7 FM is where you can find us.
Perfect. Okay, and now we're going to go see where that frequency comes from, where the signal comes from, where the magic is made here at CFUR after the break. Thanks so much for this first part, guys. So you have confidence to do anything.
Exactly, yeah. And then after you realize people are listening.
Miss an episode? That's okay, life gets busy. We get it. Or maybe you didn't miss anything, but you're here to watch that one feature again because honestly, it was that good. No judgment. Here's the good news. You can relive every moment of the CKPG Today Show whenever you want. Head over to ckpgtoday.ca, click on the Today Show tab, and voila. So grab some snacks, kick back, and binge away because let's face it, life's too short to miss out on great local TV.
This is the station that just keeps giving because you walk around, you find more cool stuff here at CFUR. Genevieve, tell me a little bit about this sign here.
Yeah, so this sign here, so the story goes, and I hope I'm not wrong here, but if you've ever watched like the Tiny Desk concerts, you can see behind the artist's head, it says like NPR, which is their station, and their call letters, and it's very like a specific art form that someone has created. And it's been here way before me, way before Grace, way before Ian. And Ian told me that he thinks it was an artist who created these little cardboard designs and sent them to different campus radio stations like all over the States and Canada. So yeah,
Wow.
it's pretty cool.
For the origin story's sake today, it came from there. That's super cool.
Yeah.
That is wild. Okay, and now this is Studio 1 where we're sitting right now. Or do you call it Studio 1?
Studio A.
Studio A, okay, A1. I guess that was a good guess. But you can go live from here on the radio. You can record. Like, tell me what happens here.
Yeah, so this is our live recording booth. This is our broadcast board here. So we could, if we wanted to, go live on 88.7 FM right now. We can also, we've got our Adobe Audition, which is one of the programs that we use for editing audio. So you can record your show in here, record a podcast. We've got 4 mics, so it's a great place to have interviews.
I like it. Yeah. Okay, and the other reason I wanted to come in here because, well, this is going to be a pretty exciting place for your guys' Radiothon coming up, which you're putting on. Tell me a little bit about the event here.
Yeah, so the Radiothon is our annual fundraiser and membership drive where we try to produce as much like locally live on-air content as possible for 3 straight days. So we're doing October 15th through 17th, 8 a.m. until around 7 p.m. We'll see when we burn out for the night.
See how many jugs of coffee you can go through. Right?
Yeah, exactly. So we have a lot of artist interviews, live acoustic performances, some different talk shows, mental health talk shows. We have a lot of like fun stuff planned. And yeah, we really hope that you tune in to that. And it's also, we're hopefully raising money for our nonprofit society as well for operational costs. And to pay wages, etc. Yeah. So we're hoping that folks can sign up to become members. You can find all the information for our Radiothon at cfur.ca/radiothon.
Perfect. Very well said. That was good. And Grace, what are you most excited for about this Radiothon? Because I'm assuming you had a hand in picking a theme.
I am so excited for the Radiothon. Actually, I think my favorite part is going live on air. Like last year, we did we did so much live content. It was my first radiothon that I had participated in. I think because of like COVID the previous years, but it was so fun. Just getting to like meet all these cool people and do all these different interviews. And it's just like a energizing feeling. And the party was also a lot of fun last year. I'm looking forward to the party as well. There's lots of dancing last year, and we did some like limbo stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not, you know, people talk about radio, you know, being that fun. It's fun, but it's not that fun. It's fun.
It is. It's so fun. Yeah, it's like talking to an audience, but the audience isn't there. So it's just like they.
So you have confidence to do anything.
Exactly. Yeah. And then after you realize people are listening, but like it's fine because in the moment it doesn't feel like it.
I like it. Okay. So the radiothon happens here, and then the wrap-up party at the Omnique Arts Center, right?
Yeah, October 18th, Saturday, we have a super fun vinyl night planned. The theme is glam rock Queen.
Yep.
So we'll have like a whole hour of Queen music. So dress up in your glam rock costumes, outfits, and we have like a silent auction table, lots of fun donations. And yeah, it's going to be so much fun. We also have a special performance planned by Dick Diamond, and that's going to be so fun. And a special guest as well, which I'll leave that
A
there.
secret special guest.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is our...
It's not Genevieve Jade,
It's not. No.
It's not Grace Hawksbergen?
No.
Okay.
We'll be there. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Tickets are only $15, and those can also be found on our website, CFUR.ca. And yeah, we also have Larry from Second Thoughts, the vinyl store in town, coming to DJ and spin some records for the evening. It's going to be an absolute blast.
I like it. Is it safe to say, what I'm starting to realize here, the longer I hang out at CFUR, this is where the cool kids hang out?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Well, I'm going to have to start hanging out here more because I always wanted to be a cool kid when I grew up. So thank you so much for your time today, guys. And good luck on the radiothon. I wish you plenty of, cough drops and halls and tea to make sure those voices keep going. Yeah. And we'll include all the details on how you can contribute as well on our website, CKPGtoday.ca. Love to support local radio just like what these guys are doing here in the community. So well done.
Thank you.
Today we have a lot to talk about because the temperature is cooling down, and the temperature inside your house you want to stay relatively the same. I'll let you argue about what that number should exactly be. But today we're talking about windows, a segment full of panes of glass. But the first person to use a window was actually part of the Roman Empire in the 17th century. They've come a long way since then, but still, it is a complex thing that you need to talk to an expert to learn a lot about, which is what we're going to do on today's edition of Home Improvement, brought to you by the Canadian Homebuilders Association of Northern British Columbia. Come on to All West Glass. Yes, I feel like we came to the right place to talk about windows, an important thing for every homeowner, everyone that has a window. Well, you're going to want to listen closely to this. And Mike, the sales manager here, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yeah, you as well. So tell me a little bit about, let's just start with window replacements, because I feel like it's a good place to start here today.
Yep.
How does someone know they're going to need to replace their windows?
Well, that's a good question. It's not really not what you see, it's more like what you feel.
Oh, okay.
Right? So-
Vibe. If you're a vibes guy, this is going to be good.
Yeah. So if you're in a room in the wintertime and you feel like a cold draft, or in the summertime, you feel like you're getting baked out of your living room.
In Prince George, people will take this at 10 days out of 10, but yes.
Yeah, we have really long days in the summer months, so that really heats up a room. So that's a sign that your window system that you currently have probably is at the end of its life expectancy. Or if your windows are the original ones from your home that was built in the 70s,
Yeah.
it's time to change your windows. If your door is leaky or you can hear the traffic go by,
That's a good sign.
it's a good sign that door, again, isn't sealing properly.
Okay.
Or if you've MacGyvered a whole bunch of weather stripping onto it and it still doesn't work, that's a sign that your door needs to be replaced.
I noticed you mentioned their system.
Yep.
Talk to me about the system here, because to me, it's a pane of glass that sometimes slides back and forth, but it's more than just that.
Yeah, like a window and doors, they're basically installed into the system of your home. So your home has a building envelope that's kind of like a sweater, right?
Right.
So,
This is good. We're explaining it down to toddler level today. Keep doing this. This is great. Yes.
So you want your home or your windows to be basically installed into the sweater, so everything is nice and cozy. So that means the window gets installed into on top of the building paper. You ensure that water can drain properly away from it and away from the house when it's raining. You make sure that it's sealed properly so that cold air can't get in and you start shivering in that sweater.
No good.
It's all part of creating an integrated, or it's integrating into this system.
Okay, so all of this, like when someone's seeing a window get installed, this is everything from like the border around the windows to like the seal to the special, is it foam or kind of sticky stuff that goes around it? Rubber, kind of?
We use some special caulkings that go around the windows. And then on the inside, we'll use a special type of foam. And even that foam has to be installed at the right place underneath the window.
Condensation. Is this a scary word if you're a homeowner, Mike? Can be.
Can be, yeah. You just need to be educated on what the good signs of condensation are.
Usually I know
on
it's
high
good.
Performance windows specifically. And also not bad. There's just signs of why you get condensation. So you just got brand new windows from us and you wake up in the morning and they're fogged up on the outside. We're outside of the home right now.
Okay.
And I'm like, whoa, that's interesting. Why are my windows all wet? Or even frosted.
Right, yeah.
Depends on the time of year. The reason that happens is because there's so little heat loss from the going through the glass that this outer pane remains cold.
Interesting.
And it creates a dew point on that surface.
Huh, that's a good sign.
That's a really good sign that your windows and that investment you just did is doing the right thing. And it does go away as temperatures rise or when the sun hits it, that'll just evaporate.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, now for the bad. Let's flip this around and take to the inside of the window.
So now we're inside the home, and let's say it's minus 15 outside, and you just got new windows, and you wake up in the morning and you'll see some condensation build up here. That is, with new windows, it still can happen. It's not the windows problem, it's the higher humidity that you have in your home.
I guess the other question that I was going to follow up with here, Mike, should people install windows themselves? I feel like this is not a good idea, but...
It's best to leave it to the professionals.
Yeah.
If you skip a step, you can put your house at a pretty big risk. You won't notice it right away, but you'll notice one day, why is my wall swelling below the window? Or I have moisture even coming out at the top after a rainstorm.
Bad. And then your kids will be like, why does Dad not have any hair left? He's stressed out because he did the window wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, so for people, is there a good season to change windows? We're in the fall right now.
Yeah.
Anytime is a good time to change?
We go all year round. We basically, most window door manufacturers, we kind of cut it off at minus 15 at a daytime high. That's when the sealants that we use don't work.
Right.
My last comment would be, let the quality of a install guide you, and the energy efficiency, and how the window's getting put in, and then let price kind of flow after that.
Okay.
You want a good quality install that is going to make your home energy efficient and comfortable for decades.
Because it's going to pay the bills, right?
Right.
Well, not literally, but it will.
Yeah.
I like it. Thanks so much.
Great. Thank you.
Home Improvement on CKPG Today is brought to you by the Canadian Homebuilders Association of Northern BC. Look for the logo, the sign of Canada's home building professionals.
Taking a look outside at our CKPG Snapshot of the Day, courtesy of Brian Leslie, who captured this very colorful sunset over his home in the heart, just on that north side of PG. Real nice looking snapshot, Brian, here, and I was going to note the sunsets are falling just after 6 o'clock these days, so it's getting earlier and earlier, and that makes it easier and easier, I guess, to take advantage of those colors. So thank you so much for doing so, Brian. If you have a snapshot, folks, send it our way, snapshot@ckpg.com. Hey there, got an idea or suggestion for the show? Reach out and connect through our social media or send us an email at letstalk@ckpgtoday.ca.
Of course, now the NHL season is in full swing. All the teams have played. Some have won, some have lost, some have had epic losses already. But one thing is for sure, fantasy hockey pools have also started. Now, today, you do it a lot on the computer, on your phone, online. But way back when we dial back the clock today in local history, it was a bit of a different format. Have a look at this.
Looking back to 2001 at a free press hockey pool. You remember this? You're allowed to pick your players, all to win a grand prize of a satellite dish and a 1-year Bell subscription service. And the players you had to pick from. This is the funny part. You look back in history, and yeah, you're looking at Jaromir Jagr, Mario Lemieux, Joe Sakic, looking at Pavel Bure, Paul Kariya, Teemu Selanne, Bill Guerin, Mike Modano. The list goes on and on about great players. Brendan Shanahan, Steve Yzerman. Now hockey pools are online, but they sure do look like a lot of fun doing it this way.
Yeah, them fantasy hockey pools are very, very cool and a lot of fun as well. Thanks so much for watching today, folks. Maybe you saw a window into your future. I'm talking about the window segment. But anyways, that's all for us here today. We'll see you for more great stuff and some great jokes as well on the show tomorrow. Bye for now, folks.